Hi, I'm Todd Crabtree. So everybody has an opinion on what compliant treatment records should look like. And so I figure, why don't I give you my opinion? And this is based off of over 2 decades of having to defend chiropractors in front of boards, with the FBI, with the Office of Inspector General. You name it, I've been there trying to defend records, and some of them have been written records, some have been travel cards, some have been electronic health records and stuff like that. And so there's a few misconceptions and kind of guidance that I would give you based on my experience, and I'm by no means, I'm not the perfect guy to be telling you this. There's a lot of other people that could give you some really good information too, but here's my perspective. Number one, always tell the truth. Pretty simple. God will bless the truth. So in your treatment records, just tell the truth. I have a real disdain for narrative treatment records. I think the best treatment records are in bullet points because it helps you to tell the truth more. In addition, if you have the big long narrative forms that just keep duplicating one after another, it creates this issue I call sameness that you want to avoid. If a third-party payer is looking at your treatment records and they see the same thing over and over and over again, they'll go, it doesn't look medically necessary, let's send them to an adverse examiner, have them cut off, let's stop paying on the care. So you want to avoid sameness, you always want to tell the truth. The third thing is, along with more is not better, the third thing is making sure that you understand the data elements that need to be in your treatment records based on your state laws and on the federal laws if you're dealing with a Medicare patient. So if they require the subjective, note the subjective. Objective, you've got to note that. If they say you've got to put the plan or what you did, you note that. And don't go into great detail. Think of it as bullet points. You either did something, you didn't do something, you found something, you didn't find something. And remember, when you go from one adjustment or one treatment visit for a chiropractic adjustment to another, there's usually not much that really changes from visit to visit. But oftentimes the areas adjusted, the subluxations found, do change. So note those things and then just move on. Any system that you use needs to be able to create the treatment note and the claim in less than 10 seconds. And you can't get there unless you're using an electronic health record system. So check out different electronic health record system, find one that is going to work really well for you, and hold them to the standard of that 10-second standard to make sure that it works really well in your clinic and it exceeds all other parameters that you would have with a handwritten record.